Hello, everyone. So, I just woke up and there's an amazing news that I wanted to share. Actually, we've been working on something very, very interesting for past few days. And to be really honest, I have talked about a lot when it comes to Google Ads and Click ID, and specifically how to optimize your Google ad campaigns. But a new challenge came up with to me lately and my company. So there's a company that we work with, and we do a lot of software development marketing for them. And they were like, "Why don't you run our Google Ads as well?" Like, okay, we could do that, but before I run anything, I make sure the setup is complete, and they use GoHighLevel as one of our agency accounts. So we thought let's just try figuring out how we can integrate meta ads with GoHighLevel, their main CRM, and then we could somehow optimize meta ads because this was a new challenge, right? The challenge was we're not supposed to use a landing page for their ads. We were not supposed to use a lead form for Meta. So that was a big issue, and nothing else, right? So we only were supposed to use WhatsApp, right? So that was the challenge. Now, this is interesting because the way we work is we track every single person who clicks on the ads, and then we run them through the pipeline they have, and then we, because this company is also a company that qualifies people after they click on the ad, and then they go through a demo process, and then consultations, and then they somebody likes to pay. So obviously optimizing for just a conversation on WhatsApp would be really disastrous for them, and we had to figure out how we could do this on WhatsApp. So, like everybody else, what I try to do is I'm going to show this to you, right? I'm going to show this to you. It's very, very important actually. So, all right, let's check it out, right? So, like everybody else, what I did initially, I just went on Google, right? Because Google says we got it all through AI, and I said WhatsApp, click to WhatsApp ads ID, GoHighLevel integrations already there in my chat, and that's what I did. Search, and obviously, almighty, you know. AI overviews came up, right? So, as usual, like most people do and get into this trap, I said, let's go, save some time and let's read it. So, according to the AI click AI overviews on Google, it says that capture the CTWA click ID in meta ads, and you have to set up Facebook click to WhatsApp ad. We already did. Ensure you spend meta click ID to your ad URL or landing page form. What? Now, listen to this. Listen to this, right? Now, AI, now this is something that they're claiming that's gonna change the world, right? Google is gonna become a AI search engine, right? And that's the whole issue, right? It says ensure you append the meta click ID to your ad URL or landing page form. Now, the whole point of meta click to WhatsApp ads is to ensure that you basically just use the ID that translates or transports through WhatsApp, right? Nobody's landing on the landing page or filling any forms. Then it says pass the data into a form or webhook connected to GoHighLevel as a custom field. and then sub account, phone number, WhatsApp, connect WhatsApp, add WhatsApp number. We had already figured this out earlier. We have done it a long time ago. And then create an automation when customer replies or form submitted, filter for WhatsApp channel, add a block, create. Now this is something that doesn't exist in GoHighLevel, right? Now you see the problem with this is it just is pulling through GoHighLevel, and they have said missing. There is no integration that GoHighLevel has actually written about, right? So there's no CTAW, so it's just inventing the information, right? And that's the problem with most of these AI guides. So anyway, um, all these things, how to integrate. There was nothing like how could we just integrate, transport that fixed ID, right? So first of all, I want to tell you exactly what it means for you or your firm knowing about that ID, right? So what happens is that when somebody sees your ad and you want them to land on either WhatsApp or directly call you through your call rail setup or something like that. So as somebody clicks, right, Meta generates a unique identifier. It's a big long string. And then this identifier is unique to each person, right? Now, obviously, Meta would be able to find those people if you want to retarget them through their names and their phone numbers, which is okay. But the matching quality of the data is pretty low because a lot of people change their names on their WhatsApp. It's not the same name. A lot of people change their phone numbers and stuff. But the thing is, this click ID ensures that who clicked, where, from where he clicked, and which ad did they click, and everything else, right? So you need to know exactly what's happening with your ad account, right? Now that was the challenge on the whole internet, right? I searched and searched, and there was nothing. Then my team and I sat down and I said, you know what? We have done it for Google Click ID, right? We can do it for Meta ads as well, right? There has to be a way. There has to be a way. There has to be a way if nobody is even talking about it, right? So this is what we got to do. So, so what happened was, let me show you how it functions now, and that way you will have an idea why it is extremely important for your law firm and your ads, and why you should not be burning your cash, hard earned cash, on really bad tracking, right? So, yeah, I hope you can see the screen. Okay, pretty good. Now, what happens is that this is the account. So, say somebody comes through Meta ads, say MD Shahjuk 58. So, this is basically the name of the person who clicked on the ad and he landed on their WhatsApp, right? So WhatsApp is integrated within it. Now, when WhatsApp comes, this is the normal stuff, that this is the headline that we are trying to track within the ad itself. We know the source URL, but if you click, sometimes it doesn't work, right? So you don't exactly know where this person was coming, and most of the time you would just have this hello, can I get more info on this, because this is the pre-filled message that you have entered. And this is the problem, right? A lot of times when people are clicking on WhatsApp, they intentionally, because it pre-fills their chat message, so instead of sending, what they do is they remove the whole chat message and then write something else. So now all the information about this person, where did he come from? Did he come from ads? Did he come from a specific ad? Was it the video ad? Was it anything that you want to know is gone, right? So that's the problem. So what we did was we created sort of a middle, layer, where when this person clicks on the ad, instead of relying on client side, we captured every single piece of information through automation, and I'm going to show you. And then that information is saved within this person's contact notes, right? So see what notes did it generate. So we know at post URL, we know exactly at post ID, which is very important. Headline, we actually even know what was the body of the ad. We know what was the ad type, which is image. We know the image URL, so to see if there's a specific URL or the specific image that is working for us. And then add video URL, because this wasn't a video ad, so obviously this wasn't captured. There was no thumbnail on this, so not captured. But this is the most important thing that you can see. Click to WhatsApp, click IT. And that is the string which we actually need, right? Now, what will happen? See, now this whole information then gets saved to this contacts, um, special fields which we have created for Google Meta differently, because ads can be coming from both ends. So we have chat with us, ad source, we have source ID, we have the URL, we have the click ID saved right here, which is amazing, right? Now that's when this is, even if I lose the number of this contact, even if I lose the name of the contact, if I have this click ID with me, that is like finding gold, right? And that's when, if this person is qualified, we can send a very, very important signal to Meta that this person is qualified. Now, let's see what happens. Once this person enters, every information is saved. We have an AI agent, which, because Meta kind of optimizes their ads and it lowers the quality if, or the impressions to right people if you don't reply them quickly, right? So today's like a Friday, and it's a holiday, right? In most GCC countries, and it's also Eid, so nobody's available. But then again, the chat agent just sent a message immediately at the same time, as you can see, and then it says, "Could I get your phone line?" Right? Now the thing is, Meta knows that these people are pretty, excellent at responding to their customers, which is great. And then it says opportunity created in Centaur sales pipeline, right? So let's look at the opportunities that have been created. Now in the opportunities, as you can see, there are multiple, people who are new leads that came in. So MQL means marketing qualified, that they are going to set their demo. They have agreed for a demo. There are sales qualified who had their demo, and now they're asking for more information on how much they will charge. And obviously, once these people, well, it's been just 2 days, once these people are going to be paying, we are just going to move this cart to the purchase section, right? This guy who's just now like in chat with them, obviously the sales team is going to call them, they will qualify them, and then if they understand that this person is the right person, they're going to move them to different cards. When this card basically kind of moves to any of these, it sends Meta a signal, right? That this person with having this click ID is marketing qualified lead, which means it's a good lead. It's just that he's not converted yet, right? So then marketing qualified lead has a certain, attribution that is sent. It's a small one. And then large chunk is when they're sales qualified. And if they purchase, that is the largest one, because that's what you want, right? You want people to buy from you. Not people who just talk to you and buy nothing from you, right? So this is what the automation does. Now, this method, which obviously isn't available on the internet, and you can actually find it, right? I tried a lot to save time, but this isn't. So we had to, sit down, do a lot of stuff in this, specifically when it comes to the automation side, because this is what actually changes the whole game, right? So I'm going to show you the whole concept behind it, and how we have segregated click to WhatsApp and normal WhatsApp users because they use a lot of WhatsApp communication. So you can see we have multiple uh, things here. So it could be click to WhatsApp if the source is ad, and then it could be an Instagram lead, it could be Facebook Messenger lead, it could be a WhatsApp lead, which is an organic one, and then we have different conditions here, what to trigger when something happens on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, right? And then we are tagging them so we exactly know these are the people, right, who are coming through whatever channel. And if it's coming from ads, then we say meta conversion API, which fetches that information, and then meta ads info is saved into the whole node thing, and then the click ID is captured, and then it creates an opportunity or state. So this is basically a workflow which is quite big, but the thing is that it functions, and now that we have captured all the information, we got to send it back, right? So how we would send it back, it's pretty simple. So let's see, this is one is Google one, and let's see if you have purchase event and send to Meta, right? So I've created multiple events here. So you see if the in pipeline Centaur's pipeline change to purchase, send the event to Meta back, right? So this is how we have created multiple workflows. And as you can see here as well, you can say qualified lead sent to Meta, sales qualified lead sent to Meta. So there are multiple ways we can send the data, whatever is happening within the pipeline, so people do not have to manually submit or do anything. It's just that when the sales team is going to move the whole the leads into the new section of the pipeline, it's just going to send that detail to Meta so Meta can optimize the ads better, right? Because in the long run, you need to understand that you need to understand that people who are running ads today, right? And specifically when it comes to law firms or businesses who want to qualify people after the ads are clicked, Meta or Google would not know about it, right? How would they know about it? That how much did they spend? Were they qualified enough to show them a demo? Were they qualified enough to book a consultation at least? So all this data, if you capture this in each stage, and that does, if you could just do it automatically through automation, which is the whole point of it, and then you're like sending this data back to Meta or Google and then telling them that these are the people we really want to work with, right? So now the algorithm who's showing ads to everybody, right, is getting trained on the data which you want or you think or you believe is the right qualified data, right? Now, this company is on like 31 leads right now. On 50th lead, Meta is going to start optimizing everything, right? And after the 50th lead, once we get great results, we are going to ramp up the budget. And as we ramp up, we're going to wait for next week. And then within few weeks, they will see the highest possible return because now Meta knows exactly who are their customers, right? And that's the most important thing for Google and Meta, and of course your law firm. This is the most important thing your agency should be doing with you, right? Now, because there isn't any stuff going on, right, over the internet, I'm not sure why people are not doing this, but even if they do, they hide it, right? So what I did was, because this is my habit, right? Generally, what I do is when we work as a team, I want to document everything, right? And documenting thing builds a process. I think this is the first way of building a process, right? So I documented everything, that how we can integrate business WhatsApp and then Facebook, how you can create pipelines, and you can see that I just wrote it manually. no AI use because AI doesn't have information about this. And then how to create a training bot, how to train that bot, how to create the workflows for a bot. And it's pretty comprehensive. I just, if this opens, how does this open? Yeah. So I basically put all these things where you can see how to find the opportunity, when not to, to stop it from duplicating stuff. I have actually put opportunity already found or not. So there are a couple of things that you need to see through this, and it's a really handy guide that we created for our internal processes. But if you really want to, join in, see this, I could share it with you. So drop me any questions you have. And yeah, this is something exciting that I wanted to share with you. Um, I do have another really good, I think, small victory that I've had, and really happy with how my um, SEO team is doing currently. And there are within 1 week they have shown significant gains, and I want to discuss that with you as well. So I'll share that case study as well live, because I just want to give you immense value. So yeah, so I'm actually doing that, and I'll show that in another live video or another video that I make. Currently, I'm also integrating Google Ads. I think I have documented everything with the help of my team, and now we are going to integrate one by one for forms and then landing pages and stuff like that. So if you need anything from us, just email me on this email, or just contact us through our website. It's timetechnologiesllc.com. And I hope that this will clear a lot of things for you. And if there's still questions, do let me know. Have a nice day.